Coronation Street's Sally fears the axe as new boss takes over. But that doesn't stop actress Sally Dynevor getting nervous now a new boss is in charge. The Tally star, 55, has played the famous role for 32 years. And, unlike some of the new cast members, she has no intention of leaving for pastures new. "I can't imagine ever not working here," she reveals. "Everybody who leaves Corrie tells you it's like a family. I've been here 32 years. It's the best job in the world in so many different ways. There's great stories, great writing, funny and sad, and as an actor getting scripts where you pick them up and can't wait for the next one is thrilling. I'd never get that anywhere else. And I live 20 minutes down the road, that's another good reason. But now boss Ian McLeod has taken over the helm, it's natural that cast members old and new are getting nervous. New producers mean shake-up, axing and changes afoot, don't they? Everyone is apprehensive when a new producer comes in because they might have who they like and dislike," she agrees. "But I am looking forward to Ian starting. I know Verity, his wife, she's a scriptwriter. She's lovely. Comedy Sally also admits she's relieved that former producer Kate Holt's departure means the end of the show's shockingly grim storylines and the return of the soap's much-loved comedy scenes. She says, "I like the mixture of dark and comedy. When we lose the comedy, that's the worrying time. Some of these stories have been amazing, but I would like to have seen more comedy if I'm honest." As the years go by, her character Sally, now Metcalfe, but formerly Webster and set in back in 1986, has certainly had her fill of roller coaster storylines, including the ups and downs of being married to Kevin, his affairs, her breast cancer, new relationship with Hanty Mantum and pursuit of politics. And as the on-screen mother of Sophie and Rosie, Brooke Vincent and Helen Flanagan, there's no end to the drama she can be dragged into. She admits she's even morphing into her character nowadays. "I'm getting closer to Sally as I get older," she says. "We used to be poles apart. However, her latest storyline sees her arrested by police while wearing a fancy dress costume during a public BBQ after an encounter with a conman threatens to ruin her reputation and career. Earlier this year, Sally, who was Weatherfield mayor at the time, was duped into believing that Duncan was fundraising for a charity relating to stroke treatment for his late wife. Related articles: Coronation Street teases shock new romance for fan-favorite characters. Coronation Street's Mary turns full 50 shades as she reveals Adam Barlow fantasy Mo's a bat out of hell. But his sob story was all in aid of tugging at her heartstrings so that she would naively sign over £40,000 of council cash. Duncan then did a disappearing act and Sally had to step down as mayor as she tried to explain that she knew nothing of his plans. Next week, though, Duncan is apprehended by police. When he's charged with fraud for stealing charity funds, he lies, assuring his lawyer that he was coerced into it by Sally. Sally explains, "It's a great story. I'm really enjoying it. It's comedy with a sad story." Sally tries desperately to do something good for society because Kevin's little boy Jack Webster has had sepsis and loses his leg. "We're trying to raise money for him, so we put on this big event." Sally is dressed as a clown with a big red nose and red cheeks, which I had to walk round the building in for the last 3 weeks. But in typical soap fashion, nothing goes to plan. Sally's all happy and helping the kids hook a duck, and all of a sudden a policeman walks in. She's like, "Oh, he might be coming to help." Then he arrests her. She's really shocked. She doesn't understand what's going on. She used this money she got from the council, which she was supposed to give to a very good charity, and she thought he, Duncan, was a stroke victim charity he'd set up because of his wife. She'd never heard of anything for stroke victims before, so she thought it was a really good idea. Then of course it all unravels that he's run off with the money. It's very clever the way he does it. He does it drip by drip. She thinks he's quite cute and he's very nice to her, and she gives him the money when she really shouldn't have done. Innocent. The thing that is really worrying is she was in a position to pass over £40,000. She's innocent and doesn't think she's done anything wrong until she finds out he's ran off with the money and he's not got a charity. Sally admits her character has become gullible over the years, but she also has an inner strength when needed. She says, "I haven't watched back many of the Coronation Street classics, which I should have done really, but I'm not keen on seeing myself on screen. I was 23 when I started, so you'd watch yourself getting older. There's a different range of characters that come and go. It's changed so much. It's changed with the times and got more modern."